Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Today we have a very special piece on the show. It's the Rolex Submariner 16613 reference number with the blue dial. Let's take a moment to connect with this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. All right. I'm not going to lie, this watch, which is for sale at the Tock time shop here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, is a watch that I lust after. I mean, look at it. 18 karat gold. I really like those center links. I apologize, my fingerprints seem to be picking up on this quite strongly. But if you can overlook that, and I think you probably are, because I know I don't notice them when I'm looking at this watch. I don't notice a lot of things because I'm looking at it. I love little things like just the way that beautiful body meets the gold bezel up there. I love that touch. Like I said, I love these center links. I like how they went all the way, apparently in the early 2000s. They included the clasp, 18 karat gold there. I guess they didn't do that before. This is a 40 millimeter dial. As you can probably see on there, it's 300 meters water resistance. It's got a 120 click bezel with beautiful action. I wouldn't call it extra snug, but I would call it snug. Apparently you could go diving with this quite deeply. I wouldn't. Signed crown. And that's called a trip lock crown. The movement, which is encased in the oyster caseback, right? Meaning that it's supposed to be bulletproof, like you can't get this thing open unless you use a stick of dynamite. Contains the movement that has been around since 1988. It's movement 3135, which is in the day considered a high beat at 28,800 vibrations, beats per hour. Now we know that companies like Grand Seiko have 36,000 beats per hour, but this movement apparently is one of their most reliable, most used movements, and is one that goes in quite a few different watches. It does have 31 jewels, and I've had the accuracy around, it actually is a couple seconds under. I don't know if that is because it's hot out. I've had it in different positions. It is adjusted with a COSC certified 5 positions. And so they have definitely thought of that. And so you can also see that Cyclops eye quite well at this point. You can see it below without the Cyclops, and then kaboom, there it is. And if you can't see it well, just get closer. Beautiful, beautiful. It does have some loomed pip up there, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on my 17 centimeter circumference wrist. Sorry, 18, which is about 7.1 and a quarter inches. Call it 7.25 inch wrist. You can see the clasp back here is Rolex's own, so it kind of folds over, and you don't really hear a click until you do that, and that is on there at that point, and you can just see that I have a bigger wrist on my left here, but kind of over the top, down the barrel, it just sits so nicely. Even how it sort of cocks to the left there, I just like that. It's comfortable in every position. Let's just say that, whether it's sitting completely flush. I love this band. I love this bracelet. Look at that. That alone just grabs the attention. I'm gonna throw this on my other wrist. I don't know. Maybe it's hot out. It just is a little swollen there. But this side, I think you'll see is, there we go. A little bit more play in there, but there you go. Again, over the top, kind of down the barrel. What a great shot right there. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. This is a beautiful used watch, I will have to say. If you want more information about it, you can ask for Jonathan. Look at the blue. At TikTok Time Shop, I'll put all his information in the description. I believe there may be some room on the price, but I know that the price currently is $12,495. That's $12,495. I checked and I've seen these going for 14, 15, 16,000. The ones with 16,000 probably have all the papers, all the original box, and everything. This watch does not have those things, but I think it puts the price point in a much more attainable place for a lot of people. I love, again, those center links that rise right up to the bezel beautifully. There it is. Rolex Submariner. It's got to be one of their best-selling watches. I really think this, my final thoughts is, this is the watch that everybody copies. This is the watch. This is the watch where 9 out of 10 times you see something that looks like this on somebody's wrist, and it's not a Rolex Submariner with the 18 karat gold. But this is the real deal right here, and you can just feel the quality. You can see the quality. I think, it's coming through here, I hope, to you viewers. And if you have any questions about this or know an interesting fact about it that I don't, I would love to have you put something in the comments section. Again, if you are interested in learning more about it, it is for sale at the TikTok Time Shop. And until I return it, I'm going to enjoy just looking at it, appreciating the quality, appreciating the heritage. I mean, this watch has been made since the 80s, I guess the latest 80s, 30 plus years ago. There's a reason they keep making these. They are that good. It looks so beautiful on the wrist. I think this is just a classy watch. I think you can wear it for most any occasion. I think, I don't know, put a comment there. What do you think? What's an occasion you wouldn't wear this? I think you wouldn't be doing yard work in this. You're not going to be banging around with it. You want to preserve it. I think it's plenty strong. I think it's plenty well built. It's, but I don't think it's a watch you just wear all the time. But I think some people could daily it, it really depends on how well you want to preserve it. This watch has been refinished, so just repolished, just to keep it fresh. And I try to think of it that way. With my Grand Seiko SBGA 401, sometimes I baby it, and then I think, no, I'd rather wear it as much as I can, as I would this watch. And then they have a polishing service. You can send it into Grand Seiko. I'm sure Rolex does. And then you have places like TikTok Time Shop that just have master craftsmen that can do that work for you and have here. Again, this is reference number 16613, Rolex Submariner, the 300 meter water resistance. And I think that's it today. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any feedback, I still and always will be open to anybody's suggestions on what they'd like to see, any questions you might have. And until I talk to you again, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you for watching My Watch Therapy.